I guess some people wondering, well, why would you just do, I guess some of y'all wonder, why would you just do, why would you just do two? Why not? I can call any of them from the tree, but why would I just call these particular two? Because for one, the oil, the premium oil, and for two, it's sin. You see what I'm saying? Like, they got me doing these tests that's not of God. So you might have utilized my energy and renavigated my own energy and distorted my energy and merged my energy with your energy, but really you just took my energy because you lost your energy and you probably lost your soul for stealing somebody else's energy. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not sinning because them women belong to me. They were supposed to be my wives. You see what I'm saying? So I can just pick. They still belong to me no matter who you is. Because the energy was stolen, it was renavigated in the first place. Y'all could have built a relationship with one another, but the energy still belonged to me. You feel what I'm saying? So, on a spiritual level, let's say I gotta do these tests. They're still not of God. These tests still don't represent Jesus Christ. These tests are actually the opposite of Jesus Christ. Now, when you try to just use the tests just to pass the tests, then you could call it a ritual test. That's why. See, I can feel it. They tried to renavigate me to utilize me for their own personal tool. You don't utilize a person like me. Only God can utilize me because I don't belong to you. This soul don't belong to you. This soul will never belong to you. This vessel don't belong to you. This vessel and this soul belong to God. Period. I done already sacrificed everything life got to offer, especially when it comes down to material possessions. I done already grown and evolved to the point where I don't need nothing you even got to offer. So all I got to do is focus on my relationship with God. So by me utilizing the jackets that's of my tree, only of my tree, that clears my mind, that makes my heart continue to be light, lighter than a feather, because I'm not sinning. To you in the physical is sin because you have not yet evolved. You haven't yet woke up. You might know a lot, but you still haven't woke up. But when you like me, you know better. And like I said, that little machine, to me, that y'all got is a Coca-Cola machine that everybody's scared of. And in this Coca-Cola machine, God itself got the keys to this machine. If I was God, Revelation, the mark of the beast, would be, if I was trying to bring Revelation is basically the people who come, the mark of the beast and all that stuff, that's all the cleanup crew to me. So I would take the keys up to this Coca-Cola machine, open this Coca-Cola machine, and I would see all the souls that renounced me, denied me, denied God. You see what I'm saying? Because see, what people don't know is that in Revelation, when the mark of the beast come around, it's only for a temporary time. It's only to, like when all that struggle and all them trials and all them tribulations come around, all that hardship, it's only for temporary. The big question is that, can you live through it? Can you survive through it? Will you prevail through it? Can you preserve your soul through it? That's the challenging quest in it. So it's just like that right there. That's just like that right there. And plus, like I said, it's sin, and I can feel sin. You can feel sin. You can feel when you do something you shouldn't do. You can feel when you do something by accident. And you can also feel when and you can also feel when and you can also feel when you're doing something right. You can also feel when you correct it. So you can just feel everything when you like myself. This is the beauty in not contaminating your DNA. See, I'm in line with God to the point where no matter what I do, instantly I can feel it. Just like, let's say you've been working out all week long. Well, for all month long, 2 weeks, you've been working out hard, you've been eating right, you feel so good, rejuvenated. But then you got to go back to reality. As soon as you go back to reality, you start to notice that your life, you start to notice as you start back adding things back into your life that you just subtracted out of your life so you can build up your body, build up your immune system. You can feel the effect. It's almost like if you went so long just eating salad and then you eat meat and you start regurgitating. So that's how I am with sin. That's how I am at this point with anything that I put into my body. That's how I am with anything that I introduce my body to that I shouldn't introduce my body to. I can just feel it. And now I understand why relationship, which thank God, because y'all know this, I just asked God for this 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I got my answer already. And that's why I see why they wasn't so corrupt with their vessels back in Jesus' days. Now I see why, because it makes no sense. They had no distractions back then. We got many distractions today, and yet we still overindulge in things that they should have overindulged in. Not only did they not overindulge in it, it's almost like they avoided it. You gotta have motivation to avoid something like sex, to avoid something like drugs, to avoid, the typical stuff that we feel like we need to have just to get through the normal day. What motivated these people? That was my question. And God gave me the answer. I can't really explain it on here because it would just absolutely tear y'all apart. It's like that in them movies where it say, if God gave you all the information, it would destroy your brain, it would destroy you. Your body would break into shambles. Your body will become shambles. Every piece, every organ. It's just too much for you. So I know better to tell it to you to the depth of degree, but when I get out of here, a lot of it, I'm going to write in this book. That's why none of y'all can copy this book, because I knew better to put a lot of stuff that I done learned in this situation that's of this book out. Because I knew y'all were going to try it, and you wasn't even going to consider the problem that could be done to the world if you'd have put this stuff out, especially with the way y'all were going to put it out. So, but yeah, that's why I do it, and that's why I'm comfortable with the way it is. It don't bother me at all. It don't bother me at all. It was relationships that I used to even think back about. I don't even think about it at all no more. The answer was so clear that God gave me, and still being cleared up, that it's amazing that we even fell off or lost this information. Because this information, we had to have known this information at one point of time in our life. If back in Jesus' days, they was living accordingly to this. You gotta understand, something motivated these people not to share their DNA like that. Something motivated these people. You see what I'm saying? What motivated these people? So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. I'm loving every bit of it. I hope that y'all, even if you are rich and wealthy out there, I hope that we can utilize this little area right here. I can leave out this area, and you can, well, I gotta go with my ancestors with that, because this land is alive. I guess y'all know that now. The land is alive. This land belongs to God. I don't know how my family even thought about trying to sell it. I'm glad y'all decided to sit down somewhere. And I think you did partially try to sell part of it, and you lost your ass, didn't you? Sit down. Learn something. Go read something. Go study something. If you don't want to study nothing, study who you are. Rebuild the family. You ain't even got to put me back in the family. Rebuild the family. Don't come together just to destroy one another. Come together to build one another. Come together to heal each other. Quit killing each other for $1. Quit killing each other for attention. Quit destroying one another just to be on a pedestal. It makes no sense. Like I said all the time, look at what In Living Color did with their generational wealth. We could have did that. They had fun doing what they did. I heard one of the brothers say, we ain't no family to completely destroy and eat each other. Hell no, it wasn't like that. I totally agree, brother. I like when you say that. I love when you say that. Give them hell out there, y'all. Give them hell. They know better than this. Almost like all y'all was completely and utterly scared to change and evolve to the point where you meant to make sure that we all fall. And that's why your IQ leveled down to that type of vibration. You can't keep that incredible IQ when you think it's so low of a frequency, when you living in so low of a frequency. So forgive you. Pray God have mercy on you, because I'm good with God. But I'm trying to get better with God. I'm trying to get stronger in God. I'm trying to do more than please God. I'm trying to make the whole Astro have a standing ovation for the way I please God. I give my all to God. Everybody out here in this planet give their all to somebody. Who you giving your all to? I choose to give my all to God. So that's why I don't do what I do. That's why I move the way I move. Because I can feel the sin. See, utilizing these jackets, I don't feel no sin. Not at all. One jacket would tell me when I can go to the other jacket, and that jacket can tell me when I can go back to the other jacket, and it feel fine. And this is in the spiritual. Of course, in the physical, the laws of the nature would change just a little bit, but if it was in the physical, or when it get in the physical, then I would be dealing with this person in the physical. So it'd be no reason for me to alternate. But while I'm working in the spiritual, and me and God is working on the physical from the spiritual, I must alternate these jackets. I can't wait on you and your relationships. I gotta keep moving because I'm living in my purpose. And this is my mission here. My mission here is to utilize this float, to learn about all, to teach us about sex, sexuality. And I ain't even grazed the surface yet. And we ain't even ate breakfast yet. Like my boy said. we ain't even ate breakfast yet. I ain't ate a good breakfast in a long time. I ain't had a good meal in a long time. Shoes, clothes, none of that in a long time. I ain't had $1. Somebody sent me a message, send me $70. $70? I ain't seen $70 in 5 years. Not at one time. Well, 3 years. I'm in prison, entombed, buried, alive. And while I'm buried alive, me and Guy is working, wondering how they done created an empire off of burying so many alive and getting away with it. The Astro last night called the industry the ghost industry. I said, I wonder why they said the ghost industry. I had to abstract myself to make sure they wasn't talking about me, because sometimes I feel like myself is an industry. So I thought about it. The ghost industry. It would easily mean, maybe, that it's a whole lot of people like me. And that's what we are getting to the bottom of. That is what my creator is here fixing and working on. And that is what we finna destroy. We finna get rid of that. Just imagine, the real person could be a male or a female, and you think it's a male or a female. Total opposite gender, or it could be the same gender, have been totally ripped out of their energy, duplicated, immolated it. And they don't care if it was Jesus Christ they self. They put a tag on me like Jesus Christ and duplicated me over and over again. Took the hat off of my head and put it on everybody else's head. And it's just been consuming over and over again, just eating over and over again, eating alive. What is eating alive? Can you feel eating alive? Yeah, it's called incest itching. Can you feel incest itching? You should know what incest itching is, because I told you how you can listen to the itch on your body when you talking, and you shouldn't be talking, and what you shouldn't be saying, you'll get an itch to tell you to quit talking. So that's what it feel like. It feel like itching. It feel like Xanaxes. It feel like Loratabs when you took too many Loratabs and your body itching like refusively. That's what it feel like. Incest itching. You got no reason for your incest to be itching. That means you getting a lash. That means you are being lashed. That means you are being sentenced in the spiritual. And they are descending you in the spiritual. This is real stuff right here. Chosen one stuff, 144,000 stuff. Unless you're 144,000 chosen one, you don't understand this stuff. We're here to teach it to you. You are not here to teach it to us. Amen.